There is no safe place to hide from Meta earnings, even inside the vast metaverse. Shares have fallen more than 40% since its stinker in February, shedding more than $380 billion in market value. Brian Sozzi here with three things to watch when the numbers are released in under an hour. Saz, good to see you. What are we looking for?
Hey, good to see you guys. Well, let's just set the stage here. It was 3 months ago on February 3rd of this year that Facebook/Meta took a steaming pile of turds, put it on a plate, and handed it to the investor base. Stock lost 26%, really on a very disappointing quarter and disappointing outlook. So that is the backdrop here. And to your point, Dave, since then, Facebook shares have been absolute dead money. A couple things I'm watching here. First up, does Facebook come out here and beat their revenue guidance range of 3% to 11%? You don't want to see Facebook report 3% growth. Just do not want to see it. Theoretically, in a best case scenario, it's somewhere in the middle range. The top end of that range looks completely off the cards based on the folks that I've talked to. Next up, did they gain or lose monthly active users on a quarter-over-quarter basis? They only gained 2 million active users in the last quarter. That was down from 15 million they gained in the third quarter. Street did not like that deceleration. I think the bulls are hoping and praying that there is a re-acceleration in that. And then next here on this list of three obvious things to watch on earnings, what does that expense outlook look like right now? Last time Meta came out, really shocked Wall Street by outlining a $90 billion to $95 billion operating expense target for this year as Mark Zuckerberg builds out his glorious metaverse. Well, the street did not plan for that. So I think the street would like to see some of that tempered here, given slowing growth. Now, on the other hand, I do have a couple things, less obvious things that I think the Wall Street analyst community is in fact watching here, and I'll put those up on the screen here. One, does the stock pop if the company comes out here and beats on earnings? Like I just said, this has been dead money Meta since they reported on February 3rd of this year. So if they do beat and the stock is embraced, that's a good thing. Perhaps the bottom is in. Next up here, Sheryl Sandberg. Is she even on this earnings call? She usually is, but of course she's embroiled in new controversy over a Daily Mail story. And I'll point to one other thing too. How does that quarter look like compared to the YouTube quarter inside Google? Google reported last night disappointing quarter for YouTube, in large part because that advertising component of the YouTube business. What did that mean for Meta in the most recent quarter, and what does it mean for the second quarter?
Saz, we've blown through some of the lows even during the pandemic. I mean, we're looking back at now 2018 that we've seen a new, not just 52-week low that the shares are trading at going into this report, but even going back to, it looks like as far back as 2018 as well. So we'll continue to watch these shares going into this earnings report after the bell. Brian Sozzi, we appreciate the breakdown of what to watch going into Meta Platforms earnings after the bell. On the other side here, everyone, we catch a whiff of the Bahamas, where the FTX crypto conference is happening now.